Hey, what's up? It's Rick Dees in the morning. Don't forget to wake up with me right here. But right now, Vendog.
Good morning, everybody. I am completely 100% blessed that you guys are here with us. As you can see, I've got Vinny with me, and it is an absolute blessing to have Vendog with me. But the
author extraordinaire, the man, he does it all. My brother, Christopher Palaha. What's up, man?
What's up, big dog?
And now Big Dog went from local 99.1 or whatever to like the whole world could watch Big Dog now. So God opened up doors that no man could close. Anyway.
Now here he is, a lover of God, America, and people. Captain America himself, Big Dog Radio.
Yeah, buddy. Welcome to a Monday edition of Live at 5 with myself, Vindog Radio. And please love and follow us. Subscribe to the channels right now. We're live on YouTube, and this is going to be on Twitter also, and Rumble, and wherever you shall download podcasts, and also on podbean.com. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, once again, I brought back a great friend. I told you he was going to come back when he got elected to the school board. Yes, of the Hemet Unified School District. Yes, he is in the house. My brother, Kenneth Prado. What's up, man?
Hey, how you doing, man? It's a pleasure to be back on your show.
Yeah, it's good. It's good to have you, man. You know, this is exciting. We were pulling for you to win, and man, I just know that every time I would look online, it was like a knockdown, drag-out event. It was crazy, man.
Yeah. It was a month after Election Day. Hey, before we get into everything, ever since I've been elected, I just have to throw out there the disclaimer that anything that you and I talk about is by me, and I do not represent Hemet Unified School District during this interview. So there you changed up a little bit, so yeah. Anything that I speak about outside myself.
Exactly. Yeah, that's great that you put that disclaimer out there. So a lot's been going on, and we've been talking about this for the longest time, and they're still trying to push the wonderful thing called critical race theory down everyone's throats right now, and they tried to change the title of it too, and it's nuts, man. I'm like, what's really happening here?
Yeah, they certain school districts have brought awareness of certain theology, and some schools have even admitted that they are teaching this. It's all, that's the key word that they use in it. As we've seen, like what happened in Temecula, middle December, when those new school board members got sworn in, and the uproar motion and action was to eliminate into the school district.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, thanks to the efforts of Pastor Tim Thompson of 412 Temecula Valley that happened, because he's been speaking out against this for the longest time. And now the guy has been receiving lots of threats, like physical harm, bro.
Yeah, that just blows my mind, just to see the uproar by people, and the emotions that they got for something that they say doesn't exist. But that those
right.
So why are you getting so upset about it? And of teachers promoting, a walkout of students sent to walk off campus. The liability in that, and then to have these students just stand up and then get to a point of having a pastor now having threats against not just himself but his family. It's outlandish, and it just shows the evilness that's out there.
Bro, you and I both know that this is definitely a spiritual warfare, and there's no denying that right now, right?
You can't deny that. Anybody out there still, whether it's left, right, if you're getting political about that, it's no longer that good versus evil. And this is come down to, and that's it. Bottom line.
Right, right. So, I mean, how has it been for you so far? You know, because man, you've been really fighting, especially when you started the organization Fathers of Fortitude.
It's calmed down a little bit. I know you and I were talking a little bit earlier, before we started. I've had to scale back a little bit of what I've done for the past years, but not scale back as much as not being as involved. But there's certain, if you want to say, hats I was wearing. Like I know Blake and I took some time off. He's more focused on his family right now, and we're still bringing awareness on that. And then when it comes to Lex, step down as the president. Are you still there?
Yep, I'm here.
Okay.
Keep going.
You disappeared from my screen. All right. When it comes
I
to
zoomed in on you.
It's all right. When it came to Lexit, I actually stepped down as the president. And all the leaders, A-Rod, Jesse, were so understanding. Took on another role within Lexit as school board advisor. Bring more things, but at school board levels, to the people that for Lexit, and then yeah, that's it, still staying on top of everything, staying on top of worldly events, things that are going on within our, that will never stop. That happened before school board. It'll happen during beyond school board.
Okay, that's awesome. So yeah, man, there's a lot to be said in things that are happening right now, and I understand. Like, man, it's tough being in your position right now. I mean, you're a school board member now, and you really are fighting for the rights of parents and children at this standpoint, right?
Yes, true. Um, Having the blessing and the honor to represent um parents and if anyone out there is watching that voted for me or supported me during the campaign, but I know my wife and I truly are honored. You too, Vin Dog, Pastor Tom, Pastor Gary, all the men and women that supported me, teachers, one of the teachers actually said, he was driving and he was looking at all the signs, right? And to every signs of the opponent I went against, there was one of mine, right? Prado for parents. He's a believer, and he said, God just gave him, the word or the scripture. Our campaign for Prado for parents was literally David versus Goliath, and David won.
Yeah,
Because with God, all things are pain, slay Goliath. And I was told by, it's probably the biggest witness where he personally has witnessed, Lord, because it wasn't supposed to happen. But we as believers know that is possible. But with all that being said, for parents and children, um, you know, come out to school board meetings. I know, the what you call the political realm, or things have been a little bit, quiet lately because everybody goes on breaks, but everything is ramping. Everything is ramping. A lot of people, grassroots, like Denise and Tara with Freedom Angels, they're up in. They've already been there Wednesday was opening day of legislation for the Capitol, and started already lobbying. Parents get involved in what's going on. As a school, I told everybody, and I campaigned on it, and I promise you that I will be a backbone for you. It means bring information that you have, bring what you believe in and what you like comments, bring things that maybe my eyes don't come across as you as parents being involved. There's something that you feel is inappropriate or something that you want to see changed or improved, or something that you to a school board meeting. We need to work hand in hand, because I am a representation. It's not I that sits at that board. It's all of us.
Yeah, that's right, 110%. And parents, please listen to what he's saying to you right now. And you know what? You need to take a stand. I mean, he's one guy. But if all of you would stand behind him and the mission that he is on, you guys will win. This is winnable. Trust you. Trust you me. It is winnable, especially if you have God on your side 100%.
One man army, it's better to go into, if they was to say, into battle warfare. It's better to go into battle with other like-minded individuals and soldiers, because if you have information, bring it to the table. Because I don't want to be some bumbling fool, only up there with only things that I feel change. Then it'll just be about me. But I want information. I want parents. I want citizens to come forward. And know that you have and I promise everybody I would have the courage and the backbone to continue children and for your parental rights for the next 4 years.
Amen and amen, my brother. Yes, sir. Check this out. So, things are going on in the House right now in Washington. Yeah, can you believe it?
Number now 13. Yeah.
So, Kevin Malarkey, I can call him that, but you can't. Kevin Malarkey is a guy that we know that is a heretic. He should not have been elected in the first place. But I think there's a huge problem in the Republican Party right now, because I think that the Republicans are very much capitulating, and they might as well be like wolves in sheep's clothing, like Democrats. And I think that the only two good Republicans are MGT and Josh Hawley right now.
All right.
Yeah.
What
because
do you think about Gates?
Oh yeah, Matt Gaetz. Matt Gaetz is a fighter. That guy is a fighter. He's Mr. I want to take it outside kind of guy.
Yeah, and those. I don't mean to ramble, but I was just thinking. For those that are just on, Matt Gaetz, this isn't the first time he's if you've known, he's always been saying things that are so true that others talk about, and what's going on right now. I was telling my wife the other day, this is what our forefathers envisioned. You don't got to be lockstep. You have to vote this way, or you have to go down this road. If you see, it's awesome because they're actually debating, and they're not debating against the other party. They're debating, and I think that's even more awesome because that shows that you're not like-minded. You're different. All have a different representation, especially as to your people and to your constituent. You do, and what I really believe what they're doing is exposing everything that might have been, and the best part of it is they're debating, they're showing America what should be happening on the floor, and hopefully some of these things that they're asking for. I heard that McCarthy is actually, agreeing to get the votes that that will give more power back to the people.
Yeah, that would be good if the power does go back to the people, because it is us that make them, and they need to realize that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a big old toss around up in Washington right now. I mean, Marjorie Taylor Greene and Josh Hawley were the only two people that didn't clap for a certain person, and I don't want to mention that guy's name because he's just a puppet over there in a certain country when he came to Washington, D.C. And I think you know who I'm talking about. The guy showed up in pajamas. Let's just say that.
Yeah, that was it just shows you the mindset and the mentality of some of those that ask you for your vote to continue doing what they're doing, where they're at, allowing something like that.
Mm-hmm. But you know what? This is like in biblical proportions, this stuff that's happening, because if you really look at it, this is like the Republicans are acting like the Pharisees and the Democrats are acting like the Sadducees. I mean, they both gave up Jesus, remember?
Oh yeah, that's a good. I never thought of it like that. That's obey the law, right? The law.
So today is crazy. I have this video, and this is alarming. What's going on at the El Paso border right now? This will shock you. Look at this. These people are being told to come in by the thousands right now. And this is wrong in every aspect because they're being displaced on purpose by the current regime in Washington. Look at that. You see all that? That is insane.
Yeah.
Wow. And it's crazy. Why would you capitulate people to this if you're not trying to destroy your own home country that you live in?
Exactly. Yeah.
This is nuts.
That I'm gonna take out the whole immigration aspect of it. I'm looking at my heart breaks because within all these people, that it's human trafficking. There's rape going on. There's sexual abuse. There's kids on a daily basis that are being shipped on buses to different cities, and no more. They don't know where they're at. And this is bigger than just if some country the humans whose lives are being damaged. It's just crazy, and
Yeah.
to sit there and allow it to happen, that sits there and says, "Oh, this is okay, come here," and trying to blame it on other people is the way it is. It's just crazy. Like on top of that, even my friend Oreo Express and First Responder Media, they were doing Christmas, and it was just crazy seeing the vetting out. They're in El Paso, and then that gate within the border wall would open, and they would count people, let them in, close it, wait another 15 minutes, let some more people in. Where's the control over this? It just it's mind-boggling. What is being shown.
Yeah, and it is actually sad because a lot of these folks are really literally innocent people who are really looking for for their break of freedom, and they want to live freely. They want to do the right thing, but the way that this is being portrayed is just horrendous. I think it's awfully sad. I think it's the worst thing to ever happen right now, and you have to admit that this is purposely done.
Oh yeah, you for whatever reason, um, it is all by design,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just and think that we have no border, um, and they're seeing how the federal government is now requesting. Is it Arizona to take down? I believe it's whichever one. I apologize. I don't know exactly. They were using containers, walls.
Yes.
The
Mm-hmm.
federal government stepped in and said they need to remove them. That
Wow. Really?
yes, like that's great. Like this is all that's helping on removing a temporary barricade to protect United States citizens. You got to finish doing something legally. It's just it part into to us as citizens, for us that are taxpayers. The ones that are doing this, those that have retirement or social security or whatever the money is, to these people, because I mean, they're here, and that's a right of being in America. Is it legal or illegal? Then it goes down to even say to my position as a school, or schools are being infiltrated because we still need to teach these kids, right? They need to go to school,
Right.
but that just overwhelms teachers. It overwhelms the schools. It overwhelms the kids that are trying to don't get, and you wonder why education in America is ranked almost last. Or California is almost last in our nation, and then we're just it's laughable because it's just so worried about helping citizens that are actually here and the ones that are struggling on a day-to-day basis.
Man, it's horrific, bro. I'm at a loss for words sometimes when I'm seeing all this. But if you are a follower of Christ, things are going to escalate like this, like birth pains. And these birth pains are happening, but we are also called to put our hands to the plow as believers and take a stand.
It's one thing I truly believe in, and I have to is in the word. You
Mm-hmm.
just can't. If a man don't work, he don't eat.
Mm-hmm.
In our world today. I mean, as I think sometimes the part of they know in the word how it ends. So why should I even do anything? Right? It's going to end the way it is. But God tells you, in your good deeds, and not just because you're a believer, but you also what's fruit? What are you doing? Are
Exactly.
you sharing the gospel? The one that witnesses to that last person that God talks about. That when that last soul comes back, right? How do you know we're not the individuals that are the ones that are sharing the gospel or talking to the last person to get saved before God comes back? And we'll sit there and say, "Oh, come quickly, Lord, come quickly," and it's
Right.
like, I really want him to come back out because things you need to clean up. I think myself, so many things, that come on a daily basis that we need to ask God for forgiveness of.
Mm-hmm. 100%. Yeah, because people are like, "Oh, Lord Jesus, come quickly." I'm like, "Are you sure you want that to happen right now?" Because there's a lot of stuff that we need to clean up because if he comes back right now, we're gonna get our clocks cleaned.
It's crazy, man. It is live in. Don't live in fear, people. It's awesome, and just to know that you are one of the individuals um, that's in this awesome book. That we're living, that all those things that I thought were crazy, and how we're living in the time, and just being aware of what's going on. We don't you don't have to be a doom, get all extreme on everything. Live your daily life. Live like, keep on don't live in fear. God doesn't want us to live in fear. He wants us to keep on heaven, you know. And your example shows to other people.
Yeah, that's for sure. Now, we do a segment on this Live at 5 every Monday because it's back into the new year. And we also do a show called Vin at 10 on Mondays also. It's kind of fun, man. It's crazy around here. We do a lot of work.
All right.
So we do a segment around here towards the end of the show so that we can have a little bit of a laugh at other people's expense. And it is called That's What Democrats Do! So this is crazy. This happened in the city of San Francisco. A lady got upset because the medic was treating someone in a bicycle lane and the ambulance was parked there. Check this out.
I am losing my mind.
Oh my.
Here's an ambulance in the bike lane. There is a business. They could block the car lane. They could block the non-existent motorcycles park lane. I just passed a four-wheel bamboo in the bike lane and two other cars and an Amazon drive in the bike lane. And I am not even half a mile away from home on a rainy day. Get out of the bike lane. Pull in there. Pull in the motorcycle parking. You're killing us. Get
What?
out of the bike lane.
Is she riding a bike though?
Yeah!
Break or what? Get out. Unbelievable.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's what Democrats do! Oh my goodness, that is hilarious. She was mad, bro. She was mad, bro. Absolutely mad. Oh man.
Right. Ain't that friendly no more, man. That place is off the hook.
Yeah, San Francisco it is. Oh
Yeah,
man.
need all that rain to wash those cities.
Yeah, big time. So, brother, let everybody know where they can find you, man, if they ever want to get in touch with you on the socials and everything.
Yeah, you can always on Instagram. It's at Prado for Parents of HUSD. That's Prado for Parents of Instagram. You can follow me there. You can Unified School District website. Look under the board for meet the school board and send me emails that way. Start following me on our school website. Stay active. Follow me with Lexit. I'm on Ken Instagram. You can follow some things on there. Things going on, and it's what you can do. Or attend a school board meeting. Come talk to me. And that's the best way to do it. We're accessible. School board members. Just drop me a line or concerns, or just send me a message on Instagram.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, and Kenneth Prado is worldwide right now. So, all right, we're going to thank you all for being here. Kenneth, man, you got to come back. We're going to do an in studio right now. I'm just doing some reconstruction in here. I kind of knocked out some things, and it's going to be nice.
And this is fun. Thank you so much for doing this. Always you guys stay in touch with the viewers and people that supported you the whole time. And just once again, I just want to tell everybody that supported the Prado for Parents campaign. We got elected, and that is such an honor. Thank you.
Yes. May God richly bless each and every one of you, and we will talk to you soon. See you later.